What's poppin', people? It's your boy Smasher here, back with another video. Today we got 8.1.2 and we're gonna be taking this path right here with Sentry. I know it's been a while since the last video, but we're gonna try to get through all the Act 8 videos now. So here we go. We got Adaptive. When the defender is struck, they gain either a physical or energy resistance, and then Combo Party. If you get hit, you're gonna take a bunch of damage based off your combo. Whenever you knock the defender down by a heavy or special, they become debuff immune for 8 seconds. And then whenever you fail to apply a debuff, you get a Fury, and then all skilled champions gain 150% attack. So basically, the strategy for this is you can either just do the fight as normal, since all your skilled champs gain 125% more damage, or you can bring in champs that have a lot of debuffs and then knock the defender down. Then they become debuff immune, and then every time you would apply one of your debuffs, since they're debuff immune and based on that node, you will get a Fury for 10 seconds per each debuff. So basically, if you have a skilled champion that does a ton of debuffs, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. So as you can see here, we have like 3 cruelties and 10 precisions, and that's because he's debuff immune, and every time we go to put a debuff on him, we're getting one of those cruelties. And as you see, the fight is already over. So yeah, Elsa Bloodstone would be a great counter to this path. I brought in 5 champions, and I'm going to use all of them on this path to show you that they all work. Basically, any skilled champion with debuffs will be good. I also brought in Falcon. He doesn't really have debuffs, but I'm just showing you guys that you can use skilled champs that don't have debuffs, because the damage is already pretty good with the 125% boost. So as you see with Nick Fury, we knocked Loki down. He gets the debuff immunity, and we're just going to keep trying to put those bleeds on him to get the cruelties and boost our damage. As you can see, I could have just kept doing normal combos and it probably would have went fine, but that special 2 did a bunch of damage. His stun got removed after he got knocked down, so that's why I took damage there. I didn't realize that the stun was going to get removed, because it did pop up on the screen. But yeah, there we go. Loki's done pretty quickly as well. So 4 more fights and then we're at the boss. Like I say in all my videos now, you can pick whatever boss you want, but if you have Null, I highly recommend taking on the War Machine boss like I'm gonna do, because it's just really easy with Null. If you don't have Null, you can use other armor breakers, but I don't think any are going to be as good as Null. And then you can also just take on the She-Hulk boss, which is supposedly supposed to be the easy boss, but I don't know. She seems a bit trickier than War Machine, but I guess if you don't have Null, that might not be the case. Here against Torch, we're using Black Cat. Her damage is pretty good, and every time you fail an ability, she does more damage, so just keep that in mind. We're going against Torch here, trying to not get any of those incinerates on us, or else we're gonna die, because Black Cat can't shrug off debuffs, so be careful to not get any incinerates on you. Big special there, and now he's got the debuff immune, so we're going to go in and try to apply our bleeds that are not going to work. So instead we're going to get the cruelties or precisions, and he's already at under 10%, and he's down. 88 hits, but obviously Black Cat's combos are different, so it's kind of like a not real 88 hits. Next up, we got Black Widow Clairvoyant. We're going to be using Falcon for this. So you can see how it works with a skill champ that doesn't have any debuffs. I did play pretty badly in this fight, as you see. That special one did like 50% damage, which is actually ridiculous. And then I messed up there as well, but it's all good. I think from here on out we're doing pretty good. As you see, the special 2 from Falcon did 45,000, which is actually pretty good. This is a rank 1 7-star. I know I am using a lot of 7-stars in this video, but like from here on out, like Act 8 and 9, I'm gonna be using whatever champs I want, because I mean these quests aren't that easy anymore, and these champs have a lot of health. And also, the reason I'm making this video right now is because I am tired of using the trash champs on the new account. Like, I just wanted to use my actual roster for once. Not for once, but like I needed to use an actual good team, because the new account challenge was starting to get pretty hard. So that's why I wanted to go back to this type of video. But anyways, next up is Invisible Woman. Obviously this fight can be a bit tricky because she goes invisible and stuff, but that's fine. Mole Man actually isn't the best option for this path, to be honest, because you kind of want to knock them down over and over again to build up your frenzy charges. But you can't really do that, because every time you knock them down, they get the immunity thing for like 8 or 10 seconds. So it doesn't really work that well. So I don't really recommend Mole Man, but obviously, you know, you can see from this fight that he does still work, but he's definitely not the best option. But yeah, he will work, he's just not the best option, because you don't want to be knocking them down like so much because you want to build your charges. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Invisible Woman here, both her specials are kind of easy to dodge, but they can be a bit tricky sometimes. They can catch you off guard, so just make sure you're aware of her power at all times and don't let her catch you off guard. Also, make sure you're looking at that invisibility thing that you see right next to the physical resistance buffs. Once that timer goes up, she goes invisible, and then after the 100 charges are gone or whatever, she goes invisible again. So just be careful, make sure you're watching that at all times. We only have 2 fights left now. We got Medusa here, and then the boss, which I'm taking War Machine, but you can take down whoever you want. We're gonna be using Black Cat again. I don't know, I just kind of like using Black Cat. Her combos are pretty cool, but I still don't really get what she does, like failing abilities. My idea for this fight was that she might be able to fail the auto block of Medusa, but I don't think that ended up happening. So yeah, I probably could have used Nick Fury or something, but doesn't matter. Yeah, watch out for her auto block. Try to not end your combos, just like against evade champs. Like, don't do 5 hits, do like 4 or 3. And like, don't do 2 mediums in a combo. Just make sure you're doing like medium, light, light, light. And because if you finish your combo and she auto blocks the last hit, then you're open for a counter. But if you don't finish your combo and she auto blocks, you can easily block or dex, as you see right there. That just happened, and again she auto blocked, but I was able to dex out of it because I didn't end my combo. It was in the middle of a combo. But you got to be quick, make sure your reaction time is on point. And then yeah, Medusa, not that tough, as long as you follow that. Also make sure you don't get hit by any of her specials, because they hit hard and they put bleeds on you. So yeah, don't do that. She's almost down here already, 9% health left. We're still being really careful though. I'm still not ending my combos because I know she can auto block and counter me, so I don't want that to happen. And she is down. So one more fight to go, just the boss, and then this quest is over. Pretty easy quest if you have skill champs. If you don't have the strongest skill roster, I recommend taking the path with Vision, and I don't know who else is on that path. I don't know if Vision's even on the path, but Silver Surfer, that path. It's like the Disorient path. You can bring Apocalypse and Clairvoyant and Absorber Man. anybody that does a lot of special 1 damage, and it's going to be good. So as you see here for War Machine, if you're a villain, you gain superiority for each debuff on you. You ignore 30% of the damage you would take from the reflection. Every time the defender is struck when they have an armor up, they deal 20% damage back to you, and they get a permanent armor up buff. So basically, whenever War Machine has an armor up buff, which he's going to keep getting one every 10 seconds, you're going to take reflection damage, just like against Killmonger, as you can see, the reverberation. So basically you need someone that does armor breaks, so that way he doesn't get the armor ups. And also, as you saw from the one node, the amount of debuffs on you reduces the amount of damage you take. So when you got to make sure you're baiting out some special ones, because then you get those suppression debuffs on you, which counts, and then you don't take as much damage. So basically you just bait out a special one, get the power suppression on you, and then if you're using null, you're gonna have a bunch of armor breaks on War Machine and just be able to constantly armor break him with your normal attacks. And yeah, it's pretty easy. After you get the power suppressions on you, you can start baiting out SB2s because they're easier to dodge. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this fight. Pretty easy fight, pretty easy path. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We'll see you guys again for the next video very soon. And yeah, that's been me. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out.